Yeah, so how are you all today? Hope you're all having a good day. And well, as you know, the football match not too long ended, and well, I find it was really good. I really enjoyed the football match, and even though we lost, I mean, not all the time when we lose, we should be disappointed. I mean, I think that we got a good amount of chances, but losing a match doesn't mean that we should give up hope. We as all Trinbagonians rather, should be still supportive of the team because I think they really gave it a good effort. A few things I have to say though that I think is that should be said is that I think that the reason why we lost the match was because of the amount of goals that we conceded and also because of the chances that we lost, or the misses that we had, the missed chances that we had on goal. First off, I find the defense was rather poor. I think the worst player on the Trinidad side was Dennis Lawrence. I think that he seemed to be lost in the whole match. I find like he moves as though he doesn't really care. I find like he didn't really give a good effort. So that's how it came off to me. And I find that he should have really give a good effort because I think they really had a good chance. There were about I think 2 goals or 2 chances that the Costa Ricans had, and I looked at him and he can be bothered. So I think he needs to be spoken to about that, and I think generally the defense need to be beefed up quite a bit because I think that we allowed too much and a lot of chances. We should have really given them a fight. Regarding the strikers, the attackers, people up front, I think that they were great. I just find that they should have really scored and not just you know went ahead and take a try, but actually try and score. And I think they need to be a bit fine tuned because I think as they are right now, they are pretty good, and I think they are they show so much potential as a good group of players up front, and I think that they just need to be fine tuned is really the word that I'm really looking for. So I think that the people up front, the forward, the strikers, whatever you want to call them, they were really good. Just a little bit fine tuned. Then the defense needs a lot of work. Too much, you know, balls were passing through and goals were scoring, and I find that need to be worked on. The guys in the middle, they were great. They were really good. They did what they had to do. Passed up the ball forward. You know, I find they were fantastic. Edwards was a great player. I think he deserved man of the match. I think he was brilliant. And what he had to do, he did. You know, those guys in the middle there, they were really good. The midfielders, they were perfect. I think they couldn't be any better. Pass the ball up forward, and some of them actually went up and had a tryout goal. And that needs to be commended. I think they did a great job up front. Regarding Latipi as the coach, the new coach as for Trinidad and Tobago, I think I am really surprised at how the team started off in the first 15 minutes. It was really good. I find as though when I saw that first 15 minutes and I saw the goal that we scored, I thought that we were really going to win this match. Too bad it was a complete contrast to what happened at the end. But I think that when the game started off, it showed that this team has changed. Spirit, better. I think really they came out really good this time, and I think Latipi must be commended. I think he needs to stay as the coach and not like the other guy who just kicked the bucket. I think he was a waste of time anyway. But Latipi, I think he was really good, and I think he needs to stay. I think he has the magical strategy because of the the how the team played today. And I think that Mexico on Wednesday, even though we have a lot of things against us regarding the weather, the how the place is higher altitude and whatever, it could be harder to you know less what's the right word? I think that in higher altitudes you tend to lose your breath quicker. You can't keep going, and it's not like on a low altitude where a normal altitude where your normal normal air and stuff. It's just that this time in Mexico, I think it's much, much harder. Costa Rica, we gave them a good fight. I think that, you know, they should have really matched, and they did. And as, as Trinidad has really come in to give a good fight, I think Trinidad, did an excellent job. And I think that's that. One other thing I need to say, one thing I was hearing before the match, I think I heard it on Friday or Thursday night, sometime around there. I was listening to a couple blogs and stuff, and they were saying that they think that it's a bad idea to play the game in Tobago. Some guy on Student Press had some sort of podcast and was talking about that. I find that was totally unnecessary. I don't understand where you're coming from about, we shouldn't be playing the match in Tobago. Tobago is part of Trinidad and Tobago. We can't play everything here. I mean, oh my god, I think Tobago really deserved a match, and they got a good match, a really, really good match, and they showed, total support towards his side. They cheered. I mean, it was fantastic. The match was sold out, of course. I think that was really good that the match was played in Tobago, unlike what they said, how you find that, it should not have been played in Tobago. I just don't understand where he's getting at. Saying something about there'll be more fans here in Trinidad because the stadium is bigger. Yes, it is, but come on. There's a stadium in Tobago, great quality, and I think they deserve a match. They never had one of, this much, at this high level, rather. I think they really deserve the match, and they should be matches should be played in Tobago, matches should be played in Trinidad. Tobago, Trinidad, Tobago, Trinidad. One island. So, as we look forward to Wednesday, I really hope that, we give Mexico a good fight, and we give Costa Rica a good fight. Even though we lost 3-2 as the final score, Chris Burchell, I think, needs to be on the starting team, not on the bench and as a substitute getting ready to come in. I think he needs to start. Edwards was fantastic. Dennis Lawrence, I think, was the worst player in that match. I think he should have given a better effort, I find. That's what I think. Latipi, great. Midfielders, fantastic. Attackers, a little bit fine-tuning. Defense needs a lot of work. So that's it. That's what I really have to say here. So I hope you guys catch the match on Wednesday as we play Costa Rica. You'll catch it on C. I think the coverage was great. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoy the match. Have a good week ahead. Be sure to check out Food for Thought. Is my Facebook group. Getting a lot of support. Over 1,500. Is it 15? Yes. Over 1,500 members. It's growing really strong. I think you need to check it out. Provides daily. Well, almost daily. You're bound to get something in at least once every 3 days. Inspirational messages, some good thoughts, wisdom. Totally good stuff to motivate you and, hopefully give you a good outlook on your day ahead. So be sure to check out that group, Food for Thought. I'll be posting the link on this description of this video. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed this little review that I gave. I think the view that I hold, a lot of people hold it because of what I heard on TV and general fan support. So I just thought I should have done this, and I did. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to leave your comments. I'll be looking out for them. Hi to everybody on Facebook, all my friends, and keep the support going. Wednesday, we beat in Mexico. Until then, later.